every Friday on our website. Red Feather deep, has the receiver who breaks a tackle. It's Bovine. Bradley trying to catch him. He won't. And Oklahoma City on the first play of their next drive busts it loose and they regain the lead. Are you kidding me? Tiberius Bovine once again making the big play. Unbelievable. One wide receiver either side for Mike, and Daza will flip it out to Sim, and Sim makes the play! 10-5 touchdown! The doctor is in! The Crabs have a lead! Oh, mama! There goes that man!
To the right, single receiver to the left. Dunhill to throw, has time, goes deep down the left-hand side. That was complete behind the defense. They can't catch him. 10-5 touchdown. Atlanta. Boo Chisholm does it again.
Hand off to English on a first down, trying to get it around the left-hand side. Takes the long way around, but still picks up the first down. Still on his feet, down the sideline. Johnny English past the 20, 10. He scores again. Touchdown, Honolulu. On one of the craziest runs after fake punt, pass, kick, whatever I've ever seen. Unbelievable.
Mama, there goes that man.
I mean, he goes 5 yards back before he scores.
Yeah, I was going to make a comment about that, but I'll keep my comments to myself because he took this one to the house. He was blazing. 51 didn't have a shot.
So the Skyhawks having trouble on first and second down sometimes in terms of moving the chains, but they have converted on a decent amount of these third downs. I believe they've only had to punt once. Snap back, handoff to English, right up the gut. English fights his way for a first down again, and can you believe that? Johnny English, that's the second time on third down the man has just taken the ball and ran right up the gut for a first. This is a man possessed, ladies and gentlemen. He wants this Skyhawk team to succeed, and it looks like he's...
Split backs for Louis Ndula. Josh to throw, right into Big Sexy.
Big Sexy. Another country has heard from. Oh, yeah.
He just flew right by the offensive tackle. Gave him one little move and boop, down the cornerback went.
Split receivers and offside, and Snowden's going to take the handoff. Snowden, Richard Snowden spins back inside, breaks a tackle and scores. That's going to be a touchdown, DC. How in the world did he keep his balance and move the other way?
Wow, that's well, we were just talking about it too. You know, Snowden's got that ability to break away, and had he had more field there, he was definitely able to keep going. You know, he goes through the whole guy, doesn't have a whole lot of room there. One guy misses a tackle, he spins on him another, and shakes off that one right down there at the end and is able to get in there. So DC is shown early on. They set the pace with the first touchdown, and then they come and they answer back with a great drive there.
Walker's deep pass is picked off. That's interception number 3 on the night. Eddie Gage gets up and returns it to the 34. How about Baltimore's defense against Kevin Walker? He did not throw 3 interceptions all of last season in any game. And only 2 times in his career has Walker thrown at least 3. These two defenses right now canceling each other out. Showing a blitz up the middle, they bring it, Bentley running right into it, Bentley gets away from it, Bentley's got a first down, breaks a tackle, Ray Bentley, he's gone, and the Aztecs are gonna score and get on the board. Welcome to the game, Ray Bentley. And the Aztecs are right back in it just like that.
home to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We're at Canton, Ohio this week as the Canton Classics play host to the Alamo City Artillery. There's a live shot at Hollywood Festival Field. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colin Northrup. Rick Northrup is with me.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Canton, where today the Classics welcome in the heavy artillery of Alamo City. Let's go.
The Artillery, 5-5, fresh off a victory, or fresh off a defeat over London, in which the running game was silenced in a major way against the Canton squad. That, well, was a playoff team a year ago. Rick has, shall we say, regressed in the offensive category.
Yeah, that's hard to take right now, and as we get into the last few weeks of the season, this is a playoff game for both teams. Care to elaborate?
Well, Canton, they have to win out and hope that London collapses down the stretch in order just to make the playoffs. For Alamo City, they gotta win out because their strength of victory is just in the 300 percentile.
Wow, exactly. So, you know what Al Davis would say, Colin?
Just win, baby.
Exactly. Hey, we get our 62 today. What a surprise.
Rob Ems to kick off. Ziggy Horonik back deep for the Artillery on the return. And the kickoff by Ems is away. The return up the middle, Horonik is tackled at about the 20, let's call it the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Artillery. Ace Finnick is the quarterback. Brad Jones is the running back. Dick Newsy is the fullback. Hank Earl Trull, Ziggy Horonik, Greg Soto are the wide receivers, along with Deuce Finnick. Tight end is Garrison Blue. Charles Michael is the left guard. First throw of the day is complete for a 4-yard pickup out of bounds is Horonik. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Canton defensively. Chris Porter and Mike All are the defensive ends. Gary Burney and Adam Chance are the defensive tackles. Linebackers, Mark Gronick inside, Gary Klim and Ace Singletary outside. Evan Lacey is the corner, Connor Darian. And free safeties are Frank Bernstein and the strong safeties King Jamal. Evan Lacey wearing number 4 today in memory of his son, who wore that number in high school. His son did. As this pass is complete to Soto, out of bounds at the Alamo City 37.
Well, and we're happy to be calling another Alamo City game. Colin goes through the rosters from memory, as we've morphed into the house account for Alamo City. An exciting team, and let's see if Canton can muster up something here, as we had mentioned earlier. This is kind of a do or die for both teams.
Brad Jones catches that out of the backfield, but he stopped the line of scrimmage for no gain. I'm getting in the chat that it's thick and juicy.
Thick and juicy. Yeah.
Thick and juicy.
Exactly. Well, here's 2nd and long.
Shotgun. Another out route. This time to Soto, who's knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Artillery. And Alamo City on 3rd downs are a pretty good ball club. You convert them at a pretty good clip, 56%.
And this just in from the home office in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apparently my contract has been purchased by Alamo City. That explains a lot, everybody.
As Jones catches that out of the backfield, but is stopped on the line of scrimmage for no gain. Classics get the early stop.
Just what the doctor ordered if you're Canton. get a turnover and downs on the minus side of the field.
Oh,
They're gonna try and burn a timeout. The ritual, the Viking funeral pyre of timeouts here, being executed by the artillery.
play clock under 5. And a timeout called with 8:32 to go in the quarter.
And for those of you keeping track, funeral pyre or pyre is your first vocabulary word of the day, as we all remember. Or if you're studying for the ACT or SAT, vocabulary is the key to scoring well. All right, Colin, well, why don't you set the Canton offense for us?
Well, this is a Canton attack that averages just over 15 points a game. They're 25th in passing. Cameron Curtis, the quarterback, so 27 interceptions on the year.
Ouch.
They convert only 43% on third down. And our last in total yards is just over 303. It's Alamo Senior up the middle. He's going to take this punt. Ooh, I thought he was going to take it all the way. But Wilson brought him down at the Alamo City 47.
A great return nonetheless, but a potential score stopped by the punter. That'll get some locker room razzing for sure. Look at this. Nice little shifty move. Runs right into the punter.
So Alamo Senior, he's one of the wide receivers and primary return man. Cameron Curtis is the quarterback. Robert Johnson's the tailback. Kane Hunter, the rookie first-round draft pick, is the fullback. Kendra Wells, the all-world wide receiver. Number 14, Alamo Senior. Mike Twinscrew rounds out the receiving core. And Jack Wall, one of the tight ends, makes the reception there. Pick up a 4. Bob Lung is the 9th overall pick. And we have the left tackle, Jacques Lepenkick, number 70. And Chris Lord is the left guard, number 73. Those are two guys going on the all-name team for sure.
And hey, I just saw someone in the chat that I don't know, Anya Jacobson from Denmark. Denmark, hey? Welcome to the chat and the league. Sorry for the late welcome and so forth. But love that. Could be my second friend ever from Denmark.
Oh, really? I thought you had no friends from Denmark.
You drove right over the punchline on that. I thought you had no friends.
As Curtis throws, it's going to be intercepted. Rager Law grabbed it on the air corner. He's out there along with Mickey McGuire. Pass intended for Delapre Sr. But instead, Curtis throws interception number 28. And the Classics squander a good punt return by Dupree Sr. as the artillery take over on the 21.
Oh, and that nasty stat rash for Cameron Curtis just won't go away as he gets another interception. Yikes.
Here's Fennick back to throw. Has to dump it off to Brad Jones. Jones going the wrong way. He'll lose 2 yards back to the 19 before he's getting tackled out there.
Yeah, they were trying to do a little inside screen, tunnel screen maybe they call that in some places. And, Tarja Ikola, I'm sure I butchered that, from Finland. That would be my second friend from Finland, right?
Wait, you have more than one friend? 2nd and 12. Hayes Fennick out to Brad Jones. He lost the yard to the 18. As the artillery continue to go backwards early. Rick, this is a club that converts 56% on third down, facing a Canton team that gives up 56% on third down to the opposition.
I'm predicting a pickup of a first down here then.
This is from the 13-5 wide receiver strips to the bottom. Nick dime defense, it appears, from the Classics with a 3-man line. They rush 3 defensive linemen down the middle. Last complete Signet ironic first down.
I need a little shade from Jack Wall in the chat, by the way. It may, to the surprise of nobody outside of the SFL, I only have 2 other friends. Well, 1.5 because I haven't met Anya Jacobson yet.
Hank Earl Troll on the reception combo tackle made by Bob Funk and Evan Lacey, wearing number 4. Two tight ends to one side. Offset single back to the two tight end side. Jones gets the carry and he'll get wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. A Singletary brought him down, number 54.
In case you were listening to me for some expert commentary, here's maybe the first piece of the game, right? They were overloaded. Alamo had more hats on that side of the ball, and Singletary still knifes in to break that up. Statistically, Alamo City should have taken that one for a nice gain. Good job, Canton.
They run the same play again. Oh, same result, but two spins able to net a couple of yards for Jones. As it'll be 3rd and 9. Mike Hall, the general manager, number 77.
I think Canton was wise to Alamo City's evil ways on that one.
It's 3rd and 9. They line up at 4 wide. This time trips to the top of the screen. Quick drop, slant over the middle. Soto, the Cuban missile, catches it and moves into Kent territory at the 46. His second.
Is Soto okay?
No, that's Deuce Finnick.
There you go. Let's say, did he change numbers? Look out.
I'm used to Soto wearing 81. Here is a offset I formation, 2 receivers to the bottom. They go to that side. That pass is complete to Greg Soto.
There you go.
It was out of bounds at the pick up a 5.
Your dyslexia strikes, 18 and 81. So 2nd and 5. And Canton's got to be a little nervous on this drive as Alamo City is starting to get in a bit of rhythm here.
2nd and 5. Receiver lined up to the wing is Soto. Jones up the middle. He gets clogged up. The middle, 2 tacklers there to bring him down. Gary Burney, number 75 among them.
They might have had they had a fullback lead blocker, and they may have pulled a guard. I was looking in the secondary for a moment, but they put a lot of energy, effort into blocking straight up the middle, and Canton stymied them. Interesting to keep an eye on the run game for Alamo City and Canton's defensive as we go forward.
6-step drop. Finnick dropping deep. He dropped the dime to Deuce Finnick, his kid, who is tackled at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's a pretty simple game. Stop running and start throwing. Oh, all kinds of time, too. Did you see that, Colin?
Oh, just beautiful protection. King Jamal saves what could have been a touchdown.
Jack Wall giving himself a timeout in the chat. Don't worry about it, buddy. As we're suddenly in the red zone for the artillery.
Brad Jones on the carry. Jones stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. 4 carries, 0 yards for Jones. Along with 4 receptions for -3 yards.
And predict a pass play here.
Ace Finnick, a perfect 11 of 11. He's back for attempt number 12. Now it's 12 this out to Jones, who lost the yard back to the 5.
The chess match just got a little tastier right here on the goal line, eh?
Matt Finnick has attempted 23 field goals and made 21. That's well within the top 5 of the league. As the artillery will throw for the end zone. Knocked away.
Oh.
Beautiful play by Mark Gronick, the inside linebacker, number 42.
Yeah, and a potential big mistake by Ace Finnick, as that all could have very easily been intercepted. Turnover on the goal line. Those things are daggers. Those hurt.
Here's Matt Finnick to try the field goal attempt.
I go to the sideline, have the training staff remove that from you, but it falls harmlessly to the turf, and you get your kicker guy, Colin.
Here's Matt Finnick Snap spot kick is good from 22 yards in the artillery. Canton
Yes.
is 10.5-point underdog at home, over under 46.5.
So 3-0 here with 2:23 to go in the first half. Forgot to mention a couple of things going on here in the booth. We did bring Denver, the service dog, with us, and the Rick meter's here. Although the neon isn't neoning because it's still light out. But the diesel motor is fired up, ready to give you expert predictions.
Al Dilapre Sr. on the kickoff return. He has 1 touchdown on a kickoff return this year. That was a 13-play, 74-yard drive. Took almost 5 minutes off the clock following the interception thrown by Cameron Curtis, and the Classics are down by 3. It'll be 1st and 10 from their 23.
Well, not terrible. And Canton, if they can stay clean, let's see what they can do.
Curtis is back to throw, fires down the field, cut. Whoa, and a big hit put on the play as Mike Twinscrew hauled that one in. That's a pickup of about 11.
I was just reading about Anya Jacobson and following European football and checking out American football. That is super cool. Both are really intriguing. And we'll get to the question about the diesel motor here in a minute.
Here's the throw out to Robert Johnson, the halfback on the screen, but his blockers let him out. The drive still picks up 2 yards. And Curtis has his team out to the 36, just 17 yards. 18 yards on 3 of 4 passing. Our statisticians, Michelle Colston and Ramos Lynn. We'll go over the Alamo City defense after this play, which will be a 2nd and 8 from 36. Curtis trying to go out route. No, they said Kendra Wells was out of bounds, unable to drag both feet down. And let's introduce you to the artillery defense. Regan Law had an interception. He's joined out there by Mika McGuire at the other corner spot. Rain Riez, the free safety, along with Jeff Danger Spicoli. Jukin Rukin Jr. as a strong safety along with Albert Begin. Jukin Rukin is a defensive end along with Yogi Barr. Stephen Fellows second, and Tina Begin are defensive tackles. Jay Mart, Boogie Barr, and Rob Forker are the linebacking core. It's Curtis. We'll swing this out to Johnson. Johnson trying to make something happen, and will get tackled well short of the sticks. Pick up a 2. It'll be 4th down.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, it's football for everyone.
Ziggy Heroic takes the punt from Bradington James III, another all-name team candidate. When things are said and done, as the artillery will take over in their 28. And Jack Wall was wondering, with diesel prices the way they are, how can we run the Rick meter on?
Well, just peeling back the onion a little bit. I'm half Swedish. My Swedish grandfather owns a fuel dealership. And so, as a courtesy, he provides fuel for the World War II surplus diesel motor that powers your Rick meter. So there's the answer. Don't cost me nothing.
Garrison Blue, his first reception picks up 4 yards.
Hey, the Canton Classics Esports SFL team is yet again trying to raise awareness and money for the American Cancer Society. The campaign runs until the end of the SFL Season 20 Championship on May 12th. Every donation makes a difference, and no contribution is too little. Join us in fighting against cancer at pledgeit.org/season20.
Brad Jones with his best run picks up a first down in the first quarter. Artillery in front, 3-0. You're watching Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on YouTube. I agree with what Jack Wall has to say. My dad's a tightwad. He has to have money somewhere. As Finnick is dropped by Gary Burney for the sack. And that's the first sack of the day for either side as Burney powers his way through for the sack.
Yeah, Anya Jacobson, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing your first name right. I'm half Swedish. The names on that side of my family are Swanson, Bengtsson, and Nyberg. There you go.
Only the 4.5 sack of the year for Burney, as this will set up a 3rd and 9 as Zeke Hronik hauls in yet another reception to set up a 3rd and 9.
Well, Canton really needs to get their hands back on the ball here, Colin.
Empty backfield, 4 wide receiver. Quick drop. Here's the slant over the middle. Wide open man is Deuce Finnick. Spins, broken tackle. There goes Deuce, and 2 men have to bring him down at the Canton 22-yard line.
Wow, that was really something. They had 3. Let's see. I think we had 3 receivers on that side of the formation, and they kind of run off the defenders. And 81, who's not Soto.
That's Deuce.
Yeah, just kind of slides in behind, picks up the ball, and great open field running and vision on that.
108 total yards for the artillery, most of it through the air. Ace Finnick at 106. Brad Jones only 6 rushing yards to this point as another pass complete for a first down to Garrison Blue again, his 2nd catch on the drive.
And this is a bad sign for the Canton faithful as Ace Finnick is starting to just sling it all over the yard and into some, narrow windows or limited open windows.
Here's Jones. Spins. 2 spins. Touchdown. I don't know how he did it.
The count says 2 spins. That's how he did it.
He had to bounce it out. 2 spins, and he was in the end zone. I tell you, there's a lot of ways to get to the end zone, but that was one of the more meandering ones we've seen.
A little bit of a human bowling ball there, just kind of careening off of defenders and dodging and weaving. Nice run.
7 plays, 74 yards, 11-yard touchdown run for Brad Jones, who seems to be getting back on track after a rough start for him to this ball game. And 22 yards last week versus London. He already has 17 in about 1.5 quarters.
Yeah.
About.
My buddy, the incomparable Cam Irvine. Can I call him my buddy? I don't know, maybe. I'll probably get a black mark in my employee file for saying that. But he taught me when you're talking about everybody, you say all y'all. So all y'all listen up. The SFL convention is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th through the 30th for season 21 kickoff weekend, ! For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the #convention alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Rooms are going fast. Reserve your special group rate today. We'll see you there. Y'all gonna see Colin and I for sure. Hope to see you guys too.
And possibly El Dago.
Potentially. Denver the service dog may be making an appearance. We'll see. Here's a
Curtis
pass.
down the middle. Oh, he nearly threw an interception, but the defender added on the ricochet. Oh, the receiver, rather. His Regalal knocked that down 2nd and 10.
Jack Wall, it's all y'all, okay? Don't give me a hard time. What part of New York are you from? Long Island? All right, back to the game. It's 2nd and 10, and Canton really needs a drive here, Colin. What do you think they need to do here? What should they focus on?
Robert Johnson has only 1 carry so far. They ought to get him more involved. But this pass down the field will get Mike Twinscrew involved, and that'll get things going as he runs out of bounds at the 44.
Indeed, that works too. But I agree. You know, you've got to have your key players, your star players, your key skill guys and gals. Sorry, I shouldn't say gals. Boys and girls. They got to do key boys and girls things, right? They got to act like the integral parts that they are. So, yeah, I don't know why they haven't gotten on the running game on track here.
Gunter Wells, 2 targets without a reception. As Curtis has to throw on the run.
Oh.
They throw a pitch down the middle of the field. Boogie Bar running all over the place, making it look like he just got a picnic basket, and the artillery out the ball at the Alamo City 47.
Boogie Bar, yes, with the Yogi Bar picnic basket joke. Nice. Like he just found himself a blueberry pie there in that picnic basket. Hey, did I see Ashley Jackson in the chat?
Oh, yeah, Ashley's here.
Ashley. I like everybody, but, you know, Ashley is first among many. Welcome to the game, Ms. Jackson.
1st and 10 in Alamo City 47. Ace Finnick, deep drop. Oh, threw it right back. Mark Gronick, a guy I know very well. It's been a long time, but when we were in St. Louis together, almost grabbed that one in. That could have been huge for the Classics.
Yeah, and that's the second near pick, maybe, that the Classics have not been able to corral. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure, though. Maybe they'll produce a turnover here yet.
Here's Ace, turns, gets to Brad Jones. Jones, all kinds of room, picks up about, let's call it about 6 yards to the 46. It'll be 3rd and 3. And Jack Wall did confirm, yes, he is from Long Island. So you nailed it.
I knew it.
Ace Finnick back to throw. Fires, tipped in here, and incomplete.
Hey, not rooting for either side, even though apparently I'm the house announcer for Alamo City, but just good football. And that was nearly an exciting play as that sucker tips up in the air. Oh!
Frank Bernstein got his big paw up there, number 25, right there. And then behind him, if the guy had turned around just a half beat sooner, he might have had the football.
You know, if you get beat as a defender, it's good to have some vertical there. He's out there covering nobody and elevates and gets his mitt on it. Nice job.
Here's Wilson on to punt to Dillapre Sr., food truck operator in the offseason. This fair catch is called for at the classic 18-yard line. Classic's 18-yard line, that is.
That's an interesting random fact. I love a good food truck. I wonder what he features and where can I find it? Maybe we will learn these things as we go. By the way, pyre was your first vocabulary word. Jack Wall sort of casually dropped ostentatious into the chat. That's a good vocabulary word.
Here we get 5 wide receivers trips to the bottom, including tight end Jack Wall, who makes the reception, picks up 7 yards. The big guy goes skying for that one. It'll be 2nd and 3 as a result of his reception.
Why should you learn about language, right? It's the coin of the realm. If you want to get anything done, you've got to be able to communicate. So focus on language.
He's 6'7", 255 pounds. Can't miss him. Bob Lung is also 6'4".
Uh-oh. Free play.
We get a free play. Johnson, his best carry today on his 2nd carry, picks up the 1st down.
I hope they return the penalty. What the heck? Talker better gooder and give him the yardage on the stat sheet, right?
Oh, they accept the penalty.
Get to pick up the extra yard. Oh my gosh. What kind of culture we got going on?
It's Tina Begin jumping off sides. Her husband Albert's probably not going to be too happy about that.
You know, hey, people make mistakes.
3 wide receivers split backs in the gun for
What?
Cameron Curtis.
Why are you glaring at me, Colin? Did I make a mistake?
Yeah, you got to tuck better, Goody. You said it yourself as this throw. McGuire grabs it out of the air. Pass intended for Mike Twinscrew. And the misery for Cameron Curtis continues.
Oh, numero tres? Trace? Sorry.
Ooh,
What's 3 in Danish? I want to learn that. I want to learn how to count in.
oh, Canton's challenging whether the interceptor, Mickey McGuire, got his feet in bounds.
Yeah.
I don't,
That's not a bad challenge.
I don't blame.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
You got to stop the interception bleeding any way you can.
There's number 38,
Here's number 38.
just squatting on the ball. Ooh.
Oh, he's in. Yeah, he got 2 feet in, I think.
I think he needed 2 feet. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Review, the play stands. The pass was complete.
Canton loses the challenge, but it was worth a shot. He'll lose the timeout here.
Charged with a timeout.
Yeah, like I say, not a bad challenge, and you've got to be aggressive. Yes, Anya. How do you count to 3? What's the number 3 in Danish? I don't even know.
You do know some Swedish words, though. I'll give you
Yeah.
credit for that.
Yeah.
Jones spins up the middle, breaks the tackle, and will get only 2 yards to the 42. Chris Porter among the defenders there to bring Jones down.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 on the plus side of the field. Come on, Canton.
3 wide. Split back formation. 6-step drop. Throw over the middle.
There you go.
Dropped by Ziggy Aronik.
Well tipped.
Gary Klim.
Jack Wall, sorry. Okay, he's funny. He's funnier than you are, Colin, I gotta say. Hey, what's with the sinister fish shake, Colin? I can't believe this.
Here's your sinister fish shake.
Ento re. Do you roll your R's in Danish? I don't know that.
3rd and 8 from the 42. Quick drop, slant over the middle. What a catch on the play. Garrison Blue.
Yeah, my Swedish nickname is Trey Krona. Jack Wall will have to look that one up, but I get it.
1st and 10 at 31. Classic defense trying to stop the bleeding. They're already down 10. Trying to not go down by 17. Here's a 6-step drop. Fires. Ooh, nice catch out there by Deuce Finnick. He's had a big day. Picks up 9. Watch this throw one more time, Rick. Ooh, corner. That Sainty Bernstein was right on top of it, but he just couldn't quite get it.
I'm getting out my markers because I got to color myself impressed with that throw.
This is the F-Wing Joker's set with Jones the single back.
It's like a goal line.
And they're going to
Throw
swing it
out
out
of
to
it.
Jones.
Oh, no.
They bleeded it. That beat too long.
Well, 2 things. The throw was light, and Jones ran the pattern like out of bounds. Get to the. There's nobody covering you. Get to the numbers, and just turn around. Just turn around. All right. Well, 3rd and 1. They can pick this up, and they're prepared to do a little smash mouth football. It would appear, Colin.
2 tight ends, balance line, single receiver. Juicy close. Jones deep. Give to Jones. Second man. Through. He can't get there.
Ooh, that's mighty tasty. Well done, Canton defense.
Tacklers led by number 77, Mike Hall, and number 42, Mark Gronick. And the Classics will hold the artillery to another 3-point attempt.
I got to tell you, that's not a bad defensive stand there for Canton. Little bend, don't break. Probably giving up 3 here, but, 3 scoring opportunities. And it's going to be 2 field goals and a touchdown that they have given up. That's not bad. And it's good. Canton's offense needs to get this sucker moving. Trey Croner, I am not a Ford, although Ford built Michigan, so where we're from. It's 3 crowns. And I'm Richard III, right? So I make the family call me King Richard around the house.
Trust me, he does.
Hey! I was trying to have a joke, but that's, Richard the Lionheart, get all that. So the part of me that's not Swedish is actually full British, so it's weird, I know. Anyway, there's a return. Let's see what Canton can do here, Colin. So we talked about getting their running game going. What kind of stats do they have so far on the ground?
Just 2 yards on the ground on only 1 carry.
Ooh, maybe I should have yelled 2.
And their longest drive in terms of plays has been 6, and that was their opening drive. Other than that, they've been... Or no.
What?
What? Longest has been 3 plays.
Oh, my gosh. So there was a cultural reference there. Maybe I should have yelled 2. Anybody get that one?
2nd and 5.
Okay, we're going to have to mute Jack Wall in the chat. I can see. Get on the phone with the producers. So 2nd and 5, that's kind of on schedule here for Canton. Let's see what they can do with it.
Robert Johnson carry. He stopped the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Are we at a crossroads with Robert Johnson?
You could argue that.
Yeah, okay. No, there's another cultural reference. Nobody's getting this.
Part of why the Classics are struggling so much
Dígame.
is they're only 43% conversion on 3rd down coming into this ball game.
That doesn't seem too bad, though. Really, I don't.
That's last in the league.
Oh, that's terrible.
As this throw is complete for a 1st down, and look who it is. Welcome to the football game, Kendra Wells.
Yeah, nice catch. Kendra Wells, let's get another look at it here. Worthy of a second look. Oh, pump fake, nice.
Little in cut, deep over the middle.
Finds it right in the open space. That's a 1st down. We're doing the big 1st down here in the booth for everybody to see.
Bunch to the bottom of the screen, single man to the top out of a 4-man, appears to be dime or nickel defense from Alamo City. It's Curtis, down he goes, sack time on the play. Big jukin' rookie number 60 brings him down, loss of 6, back to the 38. He's just making it look easy, goes around the pancake, and boom, gets the quarterback. 2nd and 16 is the result. Offset I formation, tight end flex out his wall. Curtis, quick drop. Throw over the middle. Twin screw tried to dive for it, but could not make the catch in heavy traffic. Lots of white shirts around. It'll be 3rd and 16. They converted a 3rd down and 5 a couple plays ago. This one is a much longer punt. Third and 16 from the 38, 3 wide receivers out of the I. Curtis pumps, goes out short to twin screw. It'll make it 4th and 10.
Colin, are you ready for my rant about running low expected value, meaning result plus yardage, low expected value plays on 3rd and long?
Dígame.
Why? I'm like old man yells at cloud. Why run a short pattern? You think you're depending on the yak to get there? Throw it over the line to gain. Please, somebody.
Punt return by Hronik up to the 23. Let's go to Cameron Irvine for a game break. Cam.
Well, Colin and Rick, Canton needs London to lose today. That is so far happening, not from DC and Vegas, but from Houston taking on London earlier today, or at the moment today in Houston. And it's the Headhunters with a 24-21 lead. They're trying to get the 6-5, put pressure on the artillery. That game in the 3rd. Back to you guys.
Wow.
Interesting result there as Brad Jones showing off the moves as we've reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube.
Miss any SFL action? Want to fast forward your SFL experience? Come check out highlights of SFL games on the SFL YouTube channel and on Highlight Nation, provided by, wait for it, Victor's Valiant, YouTube's premier sports highlight maker. Subscribe to Highlight Nation and Victor's Valiant on YouTube for all your college football and basketball highlight needs.
Jones stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll set up 3rd and 6. Jones is performing better than he did a week ago, but in comparison to Johnson, it's looking like miles apart at the moment. Split backs. 3 wide. Out route. Aronic trying to turn the corner. Cannot. Evan Lacey knocks him out of bounds. A yard short of the sticks.
Another nice defensive stand for Canton. We'll get the ball back with just over a minute to go here in the second quarter. We're gonna see hopefully some slinging of the pigskin around the yard. Not the Harvard yard, the Canton yard. Come on.
Wilson punts it away. Dillabry Sr. They already have one good return. And they'll get stopped at the 40. With 41 seconds left. I'm with Jack Wall here. Why didn't they call him timeout?
Yeah, I don't know either. Clock management sometimes can be hard. You get hyper focus going, tunnel vision. It happens, whether you're a player or a coach, and you miss stuff. So kind of get that, but they're not supposed to. You're supposed to, maybe your assistant coaches can help you out. But hey, I predict throwing and no huddle offenses here, Con. And it looks like they're lined up for a run. Maybe they'll play action. Nope.
Well, look, as the Johnson breaks a tackle. Nearly, he got a first down to the 49. What? And they got to have another play out of this formation. They do it. It's pass down the field. Oh, incomplete. Kendra Wells hit hard on the play by Rain Rie. You come at a king, Rick. You best not miss.
That's right. Exacto. Exacto.
2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 24 seconds left. Curtis throwing off his back foot. Ooh, and it's caught. Yay. It's caught on the deflection by number 85, Bob Lund, the rookie tight end. Oh my goodness.
What do you know?
The Classics now on the Alamo City 38.
Looking to break the ice.
Throw out to Johnson. Johnson has to get out of that. Oh, no. Spins inside, and they have to burn their final timeout with 12 seconds left.
Wow.
Now Rob Ems will be on for perhaps a field goal. This will be from about 48 yards.
I don't know if that's what the percentages are from that range for this kicker. They do have time to run a quick out. Maybe they can make it a little shorter. They elect not to, Colin.
This will be about a 48-yard, maybe 49-yard field goal attempt. That'll hold it Tex Gregg, the backup quarterback. Snap, spot kick is on the way. Good. From 47, they'll call it. And Rob Ems puts Canton on the board with 8 seconds to go here in the first half.
Dare I say, a classic end of first half drive. Ends in some points. Canton's got to feel good about that. They just need to play defense on this kickoff. And probably maybe one play. Hopefully it's a kneel down, they say. by the artillery. Artillery.
Artillery. It's not Ray. You're putting emphasis on the wrong syllable again. Hronek takes it out of the end zone. Will run down most of the time, but he'll leave a second on the clock.
Fighting for his ever-loving life there. Yeah, the artillery. It's artillery, like chopping broccoli. Oh, more cultural references. Chopping broccoli.
Ace Finnick.
What's his QBR here to the end of the first half? They're going to run a play. They're going to run a play.
And 98.1. You speak and you shall receive.
Thank you. Spake it into his existence.
Jones stopped in the backfield for a loss by Gronick.
Yes.
As we reach the end of the first half, it's 13-3. Artillery out in front, Classics with a little bit of momentum. Matt Finnick to kick off to Al Dillapre Sr.
Why don't you give us a couple of stats from the first half, maybe, stats man? And how are you getting all these stats, by the way? We've neglected our duties.
Rochelle Colson and Ramos Lynn are statisticians. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
Cameron Curtis, 89 yards on 11 completions, 18 passing. But unfortunately, he's thrown 3 interceptions, 101 total yards. 207 for Alamo City. See the rushing yards there. Average yards allowed, close-ish.
Yeah, well, I think turnovers and total yards are the two stats that tell the first story of the first half. And Alamo City with a strong advantage in both those categories.
Line up with a receiver off to the wing in a weak eye formation.
Canton trying to pull off the Belichick double here, score at the end of the half, get the ball back, and try and score again in the first possession of the third quarter. And, they're saying he was short.
Johnson, they'll say he gained 9.5 unofficially.
Right.
Officially. Those would be second in inches. Classics on a 4-game losing streak coming in. Artillery trying to keep their heads above water, coming 5-5, lost last week. But prior to that, had a good thing going. Couple of victories. Johnson picks up a first down to the 41.
We got a telegram here in the booth from Dana Carvey, and shout out to Jack Wall for getting that cultural reference when Dana played a person who made up songs on Saturday Night Live. There you go.
Crossing under 10 minutes to go. We haven't had a reading from the Rick meter yet, Rick. Has the staff been falling asleep at the switch?
You know, let me check on that. I'll be right back, guys.
Let's go.
Johnson stopped the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd and 10. 26 yards on 6 carries. He had 10 yards in the first half. But he certainly picked up his pace here as they go back to Johnson again, but he'll say he picked up no yards. Boogie Bar and Juke and Rukin combo tackle. Set up a 3rd and long.
So the back from the Rick meter, they were trying not to do this, but they are right now predicting Alamo City win, going from neutral to a full-on win. They were impressed by that end of quarter drive by Canton.
As Curtis trying to scramble will only pick up 5.
But ultimately their calculations to them indicate that for Canton to prevail, they're going to have to not just outperform Alamo City to get back to even, but then continue to press into the lead and hold Alamo City scoreless to do that. And they're just not seeing it. So it's an Alamo City prediction. I'm sorry, Canton, but let's see what you can do about that.
Bredington James, the 3rd, punts it away. Aronic on the return to the 28.
An easy way to think about it is Canton needs to produce double the amount of offense that Alamo City is capable of producing in the second half. And as I said, unless Canton dramatically switches things up, it's a long putt.
Throw, complete out to Garrison. Blue breaks a tackle, gets a first down to the 42.
Yeah, for those of you that are in the chat, Ashley Jackson's got a quality joke, and I've not heard that one, so thank you so much, Ashley.
First and 10 at the 42. Fourth catch of the day for Garrison Blue. Deuce Finnick leading his team. 5 catches, 170 yards. Deuce Finnick now at 21 of 25. Ooh! That nearly was intercepted. Mark Gronick with another deflection. His second.
The Canton defense, hanging in there. Really trying to give the offense a chance.
Here's Deuce Finnick. Caught all of his targets so far. Caught 5 of them. Throw out to Soto. He picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 47. And the floodgates of the jokes are now beginning to open.
Right. Sorry about that. I was trying to have a snack. The doctor wants me to get more vegetables. And I don't know. I argued with him. I said I didn't think it was necessary.
The throw is complete. Ironic first down to the 39. And Ace continues to, come up aces.
Indeed.
And poor Brad. He's one of the directors of communications for the Classics. He's just not appreciating all these jokes. He must not like dad jokes.
Yeah, and I don't know why they call them dad jokes, right? To me, they're just jokes.
There's a throw down the middle. Complete to Deuce Finnick. And it's down to the Kent 21. That'll be first down. It'll be first and 10 from the Classics 21-yard line. Alamo City trying to fully assert their dominance. This pass was nearly intercepted. Intended for the backup tight end. But Frank Bernstein, he could have ousted that one.
That was not just a pick. That was a pick and points. Wow. Oh, my goodness. So close. So close.
Second and 10. Oh, this pass is complete. A pick up a 5 to the 16 to Greg Soto, the Cuban Missile.
Exactly, and Alamo City starting to make the clock their friend as we're going to tick under 6 minutes to go in the third.
Trips to the bottom on 3rd down. Artillery have to get just a little short of 10 for the first down. They threw an interception. Evan Lacey grabbed it out of the air, following deflection from one of his teammates.
Canton getting it done.
They're still alive, Rick.
They're still alive. Not dead yet. Come on.
Tipped in the air. Didn't see what that was, but Lacey came down with it.
Yeah, very opportunistic. Like that a lot.
Ball is at the Canton 7. It'll be first down.
Cameron Curtis gets new life here. With a run package, there they go.
Johnson up the middle. picks up 6 yards on first down. Up to 32 yards on 8 carries is Johnson.
Yeah, so starting to do more Robert Johnson type things when he's not gigging the blues around Memphis and Chicago in the offseason. So 2nd and 4, they can get a little creative here, Colin.
They get to Johnson one more time, picks up the first down.
And Canton means business, right? No funny stuff. We're moving the sticks. 2 or 3 plays at a time. That's what that tells me, Colin.
Lacey does this once a year where he wears the number 4 in memory of his son. I think it's a great tribute.
Indeed. Love that.
This throw is complete. Out of bounds is Twin Screw, who refuses to go out before he's marked at the 38.
Wow, you can't tell me those childhood ballet lessons didn't pay off as he tippy-toes down the sideline.
I see a talk of Rick Meter shirts in the chat. Look at
Yeah.
Twin Screw. He's wide open. And then it took 2 guys to shove him out of bounds.
I might have to get some Rick Meter merch. You never know. You know what else I want to say, though? Later today on Next Level Sports, 2 teams in the hunt for the playoffs will face off to better their positioning for a run when the 5-4 Portland Fleet head to Homa to take on the 5-4 Louisiana Revolution. Kickoff at 6:30 in the East, 3:30 in the West. For a complete channel guide, visit NLSE.com. Homa, you thought I was going to mess that one up, didn't you?
Pick up a 2 on the play.
Stop shaking your head and smiling.
I wasn't doing no such thing. All right.
Okay. Sure.
You
Okay,
you
Boomer.
keep pretending these things happen, but they really don't. As Carter throws wide open.
Yes.
Diving catch as Curtis floats it in there softly to Wells. Only her 3rd reception. 125 passing yards now for the Classic.
And a first down. Let's see how far Canton can go on this.
And they're still showing their live that their deficit is just a flesh wound as Johnson will get stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Mickey McGuire coming up in run support on the stop.
But you have no running game. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Carry on. Nice one, Colin. Hat tip to you, my friend. Mon frere.
A 2nd and 10. Now they line up with Long as the extra person in the backfield. They'll swing it out to Johnson. Johnson trying to make a move. They're only getting 2 yards. Set up 3rd and 8. And for the Classics, this is a position that they are, unfortunately, Rick, very familiar with. Only 1 of 5 on 3rd down are the Classics so far.
You know, and on that play, one of the wide receivers that had a blocking assignment picked the wrong defender to block, allowing, I forget who made that tackle, to just kind of wander in and stop them short. So 3rd and 8, here we go.
Throw it down the middle of the field. They tried to run a curl route, but Jack Wall ended up going the wrong way. In fact, he circumnavigated back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 8.
Jack Magellan the Wall. Magellan like Magellan. That's another history comment. I don't know if anybody gets that one. Oh, well.
As Justin Reside reminds us, Vice Force kicks off about 15 minutes after Portland, Louisiana. That ball by Bredington James, his best punt of the day, is down exactly at the goal line. Well done, sir.
Wow. That was amazing. I thought actually it was had gone into the end zone and broke the plane. Well, this will be interesting. As everybody sits on the edge of their seats for this play.
This will be most interesting as Jones will get out of the end zone, picks up the first down, and It's kind of anticlimactic.
Wow,
He gets out to the 17th.
Yeah, it gives him some breathing room and more. And how often do you see that, Colin, where somebody's on the goal line and they just break an innocent off tackle, dive for a first down? More often than the defenses would like to admit.
A 1st and 10 at the 17. Ace fires out, complete first down. Greg Soto.
Yes.
At the 33. And Soto continues to quietly rack up yardage. That is now his 5th catch. He's up to 38 yards. There's Deuce Finnick. Up to 125 now.
Nice. And Ace's QBR is 86. Not bad. That one pick cost him a little bit, but he's 26 for 33, 78%. Wide open.
Here's Jones had plenty of room, but Ace Singletary brought him down, but not before a pickup of about 12.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with Canton's defense. Maybe just well blocked.
There's that power up play that you see a lot of teams run, including the artillery. You've seen it the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Man, they who was it 2 weeks ago? They smoked him with that play over and over again.
But there's down the field. Garrison flip first down. He's making it look easy. Pickup of about 10 to the 44.
Hey, don't leave the broadcast without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check out content for teams and about the league created by the community. Participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy football, and test your skills in the survivor pool. Colin, to join our server, visit simulationfl.net and click on the Discord icon in the menu. The SFL community, 2,000 strong. We'll see you there.
Oh, we got a sack time again for the Classics. Big sack as the artillery move back to the other side of 50. Chris Porter
Big sack.
gets the sack to end the third. Put your 4s, 86s, and 12s up. It's 13-3 artillery in front. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube.
National Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
You should pay attention. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. That's really important. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. One of the stalwart sponsors of the league. Thank you, APM Music.
Ziggy Ironic trying to catch that pass on 2nd and 15.
Was unable to, as I see it's 3rd and 15.
He got lit up like a Christmas tree. I know it's April, but
oh my goodness,
trust me, in Michigan, it still gets snow.
You know, well, you know what? There's a light bulb that seems to be out on that Christmas tree, though. I'll have to take it back to my workshop.
Oh,
is it
he's
bump?
nearly sacked again by Chris Porter as he forces the quarterback to get rid of it early. It'll be 4th and 15. And so the Classics, they're sticking around.
Hanging around. As the Carpenters would say, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Saturdays always get me down.
Wilson standing back at his own 35. No rush on, gets it away to Dillapre Sr. Calls Eric Edge at his 19.
Some debate in the chat, Colin, about how you pronounce YouTube. And for those of you not familiar with Midwest culture, for whatever reason, usins in the Midwest stick an S on the everything. You go to Kmart's, you go to Costco's, you work for Ford's, and when you're watching the SFL, sometimes it's on the YouTubes.
Sometimes it's even on the Twitches.
The Twitches or the Twitters.
Curtis. One-handed catch by the fullback, Kane Hunter, number 45. I haven't called his name much. Rookie Played with Lincoln.
Played with Lincoln. The Lincoln nickname is
the Rattlesnakes.
The Rattlesnakes. I love it. I'm actually going to Omaha next month. How about that? That seems random.
2nd and 8.
40 miles away from Lincoln.
Curtis to Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. Pick up a 4. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, then the New Yorkers, use guys. Or the Utes. The 2 Utes. Oh, more cultural references. I'm sure Jack Wall's all over it. He's on fire. Oh, he's slaying it. God, I forgot I got to talk like all the youngsters do to kind of expand my audience now. So I think that's fire when I do that.
3 wide receivers to the top. Curtis back to throw. Has a clean pocket. Oh, what a beautiful catch. Out of bounds. A twin screw at the Canton 36. He got both feet down.
Hey, ask me for an opinion that would be random that nobody would guess that I would have. Go ahead.
What's your opinion on...
No, just say, do you have a random opinion?
Do you have a random opinion?
There you go. Try and keep up. Yeah, here's one. I think Kieran Carpenter was a really underappreciated drummer.
Throw to the fullback out of the backfield as we get a free play. Pick up about 9. Expected to decline the penalty as Hunter on the reception.
Welcome back, Laura Parkinson. Appreciate your 412, 86, 68. All that stuff. We're in the process of finding out who owns the fourth quarter.
Classics pick up about 9 on the little fullback swing pass. Interesting here from Hunter. Had only 11 grabs for 41 yards coming in. 9 carries for 7 yards on the ground. More of a blocking back. It sets up a 2nd and 1 for his team, however.
It's always good to give your fullbacks and your blocking backs a little bit of sugar. Keeps them in line.
Here's Johnson on the carry. Johnson first down and 2 guys to bring him down at the Alamo City 48. It looks like Lynette and
Lynette.
Chad agreed with you.
Yeah, Lynette and I might be very simpatico in a lot of opinions. Love that. Yeah, people don't know about it. She died like she was like 28 or 30, something like that. 31. Doggone tragedy. Anyway, speaking of trying to avoid near-death experience, Canton needs. If they get a touchdown here, Colin, it's party on.
Johnson stopped the line of scrimmage. See his numbers: 50 yards on 13 carries officially. Remember, he had only about 10 yards or so that first half, so he really picked it up in the second half.
Yeah, and you had called that out early in the game that he was going to need to produce a little bit more, and they've been able to make that happen, but it really hasn't led to a lot of points. Canton still rocking the three ball here.
Throw over the middle, first down.
The Danish tray. Canton sitting on the Danish tray. Sorry, go ahead, Colin.
First down to Jack Wall, and Wall, that's only his 4th catch. He's up to 20 yards now.
Up to 20, and that's too bad. It's not where they want to be at this point in the game, but they've got some weapons. Here's a deep drop. Come on.
Throw down. Ooh, almost intercepted by Mickey McGuire, but his receiver had a step on the defender, and Curtis, what did he not do? He didn't loft the ball down the field.
You are eso es correcto, senor. He didn't rainbow that puppy. All he had to do was just kind of throw it out into the end zone on an arc and let him run under it and catch it. I know what happens, right? Back when I was playing quarterback for the University of Indiana's flag football team during the Great Depression, I would just get so excited I'd just fire a rope and it would get picked or knocked down. There's a first down.
To twin screw. Out of bounds at the 26. We saw a couple of Waynesville references in the chat because people were picking up on the Dana Carvey thing.
We inadvertently are channeling some Dana Carvey stuff here. So Canton, come on. Another first down. And we've kind of been lollygagging around here a little bit, but
1st and 10, Curtis down the middle. Oh, dropped by a wall, but tight coverage there by Jay Mart.
you know, Wall had stopped, turned around, had it, and just a great defensive play is Jay Mart, you said?
Yeah, Jay Mart.
Kind of came around the side and was able to bat that thing out at the very last second.
Oh, this is the longest play drive by the Classics. They're now up to 10. Alamo City's longest drives have been 7 plays in terms of number of plays. So this is the first one to reach double digits. Johnson stopped on the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Oh, goodness.
At 3rd and 10. And the Classics, they really want to get a touchdown on the board. I don't think a field goal does a whole lot of good at this juncture.
Well, yeah.
It wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent how more Dana Carvey at this juncture. Sorry, everybody, for that.
Curtis fires. Complete. Ooh, twin screw,
More than
2
two.
yards short of the sticks.
I don't know. This is where coaches get why they get paid the big money. Do you attempt a field goal? And
I don't know. I think we see
cut it to 7. No, cut it to 10. Sorry, my bad.
And it looks like they'll do exactly just that.
It's still a 2-score game though. No, and you got to think about how many possessions you're going to have the rest of the way. You might only get the ball twice.
Good from 34.
And now you're saying you got to score on both possessions if that's your calculation. So, not sure.
Although 1 touchdown will do it.
That's true.
As Ems makes his 2nd field goal, this good from 34.
So they do cut it to a 1-score game.
With
So
6:29 to go, so you still have time to kick it off.
I guess so. I would have gone for it. That's just, that's me, Mr. Vegas. Let me see what you got. You got a 4, 7, a 3. Okay, you got nothing. If you had a full house, you'd win, but you don't, so I win.
Kickoff to Horonic, a yard deep out of the end zone, coming up the middle, cuts inside, knocked down at the 25 of Alamo City.
So Alamo City's got a chance to put this away with, first of all, just possessing the ball, regardless of the outcome of the drive, and burning clock. If they can then also produce some points, even better.
Throw down the middle, intercepted. Classics have the ball returning upfield to the 30-yard line. As well, I'll mark it Bob Funk. And now things are really starting to get funky.
Yeah. That happened so fast I didn't even get to make my standard commenter guy comment that they're going to have to gamble on defense, and they do get some pressure and pick up their game in the secondary. And it produces a turnover. A turnover.
Delicious pastry treat, not so delicious for the offenses. They'll take the ball at the 30-yard line. 6:16 to go in the football game here in the 4th and final stanza. Cameron Curtis slants, first down to twin screw to the 14.
That's the Cameron Curtis that the faithful and the coaching staff love and are familiar with. So he hits him in stride.
Up to 198 yards, it's Curtis.
Look at that, just gets inside leverage. Gets delivered on time.
Twin screw, 7 grabs, 86 yards on 8 targets. Everybody has at least 1 catch, even Bob Lung. The schoolyard looking plane that picked up 11.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Curtis, fires to the end zone, one-handed, Kendra Wells touchdown. Oh my, with 5:46 to go, we're an extra point away from a tie.
And improbably, as it may seem, especially to the staff of the Rick Meter, Canton has outplayed Alamo City with How much time left to go still? 5:45. 5:45. Wow. A very important PAT.
And for Kendra Wells, it's her fourth grab for 51 yards, and now she has a touchdown. 12.8 yards per catch. As Robin's extra point is up and good.
Kendra Wells, that play was fire. Nice catch.
Oh, that was definitely busting there, Rick. As this game is now tied at 13 apiece when the Classics earlier in this quarter, early in this half, looked dead in the water.
They did. They were in their mid-era for sure for most of this game, but they've come alive in the fourth quarter. I think they're owning the fourth quarter.
Veronic spins, and yeah, we've officially hit the over. Look at it.
Have we? No, the over-under is 46.
Although the over's definitely playing out.
We're at 26. There's a lot more points that have to be played. I think we're gonna be at the under. By the way, the stats and figures and so forth are being kept by
Rochelle Colson and Ramos Lynn. Thank you very much. As Hanker will throw, first time we called his name in a while. No, I think that's Crockett, number 16 on the reception.
Wow.
So they're getting everybody involved. Down the depth chart they go to the fourth wide receiver.
All that's left is for Tubbs to make a play to go with Crockett's fine catch there.
I don't know. That wouldn't be very vice of them now, would it?
Keep trying. That's a C effort there.
Throw down the middle, it's picked off.
Oh, no.
Grabbed it out of the air.
And the Canton faithful as a group just jumped off the couch, screaming.
Oh my goodness. Pressure in his face. Wobbly football. Tipped in the air by Funk, I believe it was. And Gary Clem just said, oh, look what I found.
Oh my goodness. When was the last time Alamo City scored a point, Colin? Was that in the second quarter? When they got out to a 13-0? Was it 13-0? 13-3? Well, I'm sure it'll be corrected here shortly by either the stats crew or the chat. But
oh, look at what second quarter is this?
Is it a first down?
Yes, it is to Robert Johnson on the area there to the 38. That was a bit.
Wow, and Robert Johnson is inviting Alamo City to his house of blues.
That was with 4:30 to go in the second quarter was that field goal by Matt Finnick. They have not scored since. It's been 13 straight points.
In a gratuitous pat on my own back comment, I will say I've been promoting Canton's defense readily throughout the game. And now the offense has jumped to life.
Curtis down the middle, twin screw to the 22.
Is that same pattern that they ran on the previous possession, Colin? That's sort of like deep post.
He's now up over 100 yards on just 9 grabs.
Deep slant? I don't know. You're the guru on this stuff.
That
right there.
Looked like a slant to me.
That's the same play. Not the same guy. Holy smoke.
Now approaching under 4 minutes to go. This is H trips out of the shotgun. Sidecar left is Johnson. 13 carries, 57 yards. He's going to get the ball on the swing pass out of the backfield, but he'll only pick up a yard to the 21.
Leaving him out there on an island. Kind of dicey. Brings up 2nd and 9. Now they're behind the sticks.
I saw an earlier comment that made me laugh. It said, well, we got a football game in the middle of a Dana Cartwright tribute show.
Ouch. That's right. We do have a football game. We're tied with 3:30 to go.
2nd and 9. Tight end flex out on the far. Curtis, down he goes. Sack time. 2nd of the day. And this time it's Tina Begin.
No timely sack, but I believe they're still in field goal range.
They're well within field goal range. They're at the 23 at the moment. Begin.
So it's always crucial to not have a turnover, but especially here, right? Got a chance to attempt to take the lead with a field goal. Don't let him throw. Sorry, Cameron. Curtis.
He's gonna throw. It's a little curl underneath the wall, and he lost a yard.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, Jack Wall, but that's the second time you've done that. I know what he's trying to do, do this great circle route and break free, but the defense is just too quick.
Rob Ems will be on for his third field goal attempt. In this game,
Mark Hurwitz with the encouraging words in the chat. Sorry, Jack. Well, here we go. Let's call it a 40-yarder.
They're letting this play clock wind down as far as they can.
Tough to hold that stance.
But they do hold it, and the field goal is good from 40 yards.
Well, 16 unanswered, Colin, and the Canton Classics, in what is functionally a playoff game, have responded. Very impressive.
Oh, look at Laura Parkinson in the chat. She says she's going to start stationing people on the sidelines with cue cards pointing toward the end zone.
Right, exactly.
Jack Wall keeps going the wrong way.
Well, he's a big boy. I'm sure he can handle the little bit of shade, especially with a 3-point lead with 2:06 to go.
Kickoff is away. Couple of yards on the end zone again. It's Saronic. Running ahead of his blocker, but still manages to get to the 2-point. We got a game update for Cam Irvine. What do you got for us, Cam?
Thanks, Colin. Canton is still alive down the stretch. Houston's Dedrick Law picks off Johnny Pickler on the game-sealing interception. Houston has won 5 in a row. They are 6-5. London falls to 6-4. A Canton win keeps them in the division race. Back to you.
Oh, but this really got interesting. Soto makes a timing catch to the Alamo City 44, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. We're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on YouTube.
Wow, with that update in the London-Houston game, Colin, I'd say the plot thickens like my gravy. Here we go.
Clock stopped at 1:58. If you need to take medications for your ticker, it's about a good time to take them.
Right.
First and 10 to throw to the sideline. Out of bounds. Pick up a 5.
Hey, are you liking the game so far? And how can you not with this awesome contest and Colin's quality calls? Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There's no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of the SFL or SFL-M action and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership.
Throw down the middle. And incomplete. Singletary. That's intended for Garrison Blue.
Canton with a chance to potentially seal the deal with a pick, but it, again, the pigskin falls harmlessly to the gridiron. Or that would have been totally fresh. Did they intercept it? Let's see. How else do the kids talk these days?
Empty backfield.
The youngsters.
Out of gun straight. Audibling is Ace Finnick. Back to the throw for pass attempt number 42. This time a completed ankle throw.
Well,
only his second catch.
The artillery trying to get into field goal position at least to tie or in the end zone to win. With the clock moving. And Alamo City now on the plus side of the field.
They're now moving smartly up to the line of scrimmage. Finnick takes away. Complete.
Oh my gosh. Just picking them apart here all of a sudden, Colin, after
round a deuce.
Really good defensive second half for Canton.
Oh my goodness.
Jack Wall about to go full airplane on us.
Now crossing under a minute to go. Alamo City really wants it an all-or-nothing proposition. Throw to the other tight end for 84. His second catch only picked up one. The clock continues to run.
A smorgasbord of receivers as there's two in the Eladia. Another
back
pass.
to throw. Oh, just intercepted on the deflection.
Holy smoke.
King Jamal almost grabbed that one after Garrison Blue decided this was a little too hot for the guy to handle.
Too hot to handle. Fabulous Thunderbirds are providing the after-game entertainment here, by the way.
It was Cleveland Simmons, the guy who caught that previous pass on second down. Now they go 5 wide. Ace to the end zone. The Deuce, who gets to the goal line, but he's not in.
How can they mark him short? Oh, no.
And they're not electing to call a timeout. This is about to get so bizarre. Ace,
they're going to sack him. And there's their timeout. Wow. Such a timely defensive play by Canton. If they attempt the field goal here, they will have functionally preserved or avoided the loss. Maybe headed to overtime.
That's Gary Burney's second sack. And the offense is still out there.
They're going to run one more.
Run the shotgun. Split back. Ace to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown artillery to Deuce Finnick, who came up clutch just a couple plays ago to give them the lead, 19-16.
I'm stunned. The Rick Meter staff is jumping up and down, using their finger guns, saying they knew it all along. But yikes.
With 13 seconds to go on his 10th reception of the ball game, Deuce Finnick hauls in a touchdown pass from a yard out to give his team the lead with 13 seconds to go. Oh my goodness.
Wow. And the Alamo City waking up the echoes of their offense just in time with only 13 ticks left in the ball game. Decide to score again for the first time since, what, the 4-minute mark of the second quarter?
Yeah, a little bit over the 4-minute mark.
Wow. Canton's defense has played great the whole game, and especially in the second half.
20-16, and now they need Abdul Sr. to pull off some kind of miracle. A yard deep out of his end zone coming out. He'll get tackled at the 23 with 9 seconds left.
Well, we're going to get one play here. Modified Hail Mary, hook and ladder, who knows? Yes, Colin? Colin's still stunned. The man of many words has no words.
Has no words for what just transpired. Cameron Curtis lining up in the shotgun. He's going to heave this one to the sky. Now they're going to start with an outcut to Kendra Wells, picks up 3 yards. That's her 5th catch. Fox Highwind says you remind him of Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase, yeah. Well, I too have several lumber yards. I do not know where they are.
293 yards for Kent, 232 through the air, 69 rushing yards. And the artillery of 356 through the air. Going clutch. 3 turnovers by each side. Curtis down the middle. Timeout called with a second left.
1 second. We're getting, wow. Improbably to this announcer, we're going to get 3 plays out of the last 13 ticks. Jack Ball's a funny guy. Got it out for Soto for whatever reason.
I don't know why, though.
I don't know.
Man. Greg Soto seems like
an eminently likable guy. So don't forget your vocabulary words, everybody, as we get ready for this last play.
Curtis. The Hail Mary has time. No, down he goes, and the Classics lose 20-16. Oh, it was an entertaining ball game. Rick?
Incredibly entertaining. Sad to see it end on a sad trombone play like that with a sack. But, yeah, the Canton wakes up and makes this thing a game, actually gets tied. And they were down by about 100 yards in total yardage at the half, and they matched Alamo City in total yardage in the second half.
247 through the air for Cameron Curtis. Had the touchdown to Kendra Wells. Classics ultimately ended up fighting back. Curtis 29-39 with one touchdown, but unfortunately, and 3 interceptions.
And a salute to the everybody that was in the chat this afternoon. Really added a fun dimension to this afternoon's game, which turned out to be really exciting as well.
Indeed. Deuce Finnick, leading receiver for Alamo City. Mike Swinscrew, leading receiver for Canton, with unofficially 102 yards, and he grabs 3 interceptions by the Classic defense, including one by that man, Bob Funk. And I give Canton credit.
Yeah.
They fought back, and it looked like they were going to seal this one away, keep their hopes for a divisional title alive. Of course, London lost today, so there was a little glimmer of hope, especially with Gary Clem.
Yes, well, congratulations to Alamo City on the win. That goes in the plus column. Colin, great call. Enjoyed it immensely, calling games with you. And for me, on my ledger, I made a new friend from Denmark and from Finland. So
And another friend from Long Island.
Long Island. Yeah, old Jack's been around. Jack and I go, what about?
I was this by Deuce Finnick, not a touchdown.
I know
he got one.
I know, and they maybe Canton should have challenged it that it should be a touchdown. They would have had. They would have had what? Another 40 seconds, maybe. Yikes!
Good game by both teams. Classics moved to 3-7. Alamo City moves to 6-5. Deuce Finnick played again, 10 grabs, 174 yards, and a touchdown. Congratulations to him. Thanks to our statistician friends, Rochelle Colson and Ramos Lynn. Cameron Irvine, our executive producer. I'm Colin Northrup. He's been Rick Northrup.
Yo.
Have a good rest of your afternoon, everyone. See y'all next time.